Morning, guys. Another early morning down here in Georgia. Gonna hit the road and go to the coast and see what the sunrise looks like this morning. It's about 5 a.m., about 69 degrees, so it ought to be a great ride. Y'all come along with me. Let's go check it out. I really enjoy getting my bike out on the road before all the morning traffic hits, and it's just a lot more easy ride. It's a lot more comfortable and relaxing, and of course the sun's not out yet either, and that's another thing. It's so hot down here during the day. These morning rides are great, and even when I'm coming back today, it's not going to be super hot, so it's going to be a really nice ride. Well, I made it to the beach. I am on the north beach of Tybee Island, and it's pretty windy out here this morning, but looks like it's going to be a nice sunrise. A lot of clouds in the sky, so hopefully there's some colors. So let's head out to the beach, see what it looks like. I'm here just a little bit later than what I hoped to be, but I took the long way around and went through Alligator Alley back there just because I wanted to come across the big Talmadge Bridge there into Savannah. I like riding up over that bridge. It gives a nice view of the city, and it's just a little bit more interesting than coming down Highway 21 and heading into town that way. So I took the more interesting route, but it does take a little longer. But anyway, we're here now, so I could shaping up to be a nice sunrise. And you know, I put out a short not long ago that said you don't know how many sunrises you got left, and that is absolutely true. And I try to get out here as much as I can. I've never been a morning person, but I try to get up early when I can, especially now the older I'm getting, and you know, life happens, and you just gotta try to take advantage of all the great moments and see all the great stuff that you want to see while you're here. And I absolutely love coming out here in the mornings. I've been here for a few sunsets as well, but since the beaches on the east coast, the sunsets aren't as nice as the sunrises, but it's still nice to come out here and feel the evening breeze and walk on the sand. I told my wife I'd try to find her a couple of big shells while I'm out here. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but it is low tide here in about 45 minutes. So probably going to walk around for a bit, see if I see anything interesting. This ocean breeze is a little bit chilly, but it's definitely worth it. Look at that, man, that is beautiful. Nothing like it. A few people out here checking out the sunrise down the beach there. Love the sound of the waves. The worst part about driving down here to the coast for the sunrise, to me, is all the sand, all the sand that blows around. Which I really love the sand, but it gets all in everything. My Jeep has got sand all on the floor, and I'll have to wash my bike. It'll have sand all over it. Just blows everywhere. But man, it sure is beautiful when you get here. Look at this. This is typically the beach we come to whenever we go out here to swim, or you know, we'll bring the tent out and we'll have family day or whatever, and we'll just sit out here with our picnic basket, our cooler full of food, and get in the water when we want, throw the football, you know, normal beach stuff. But this is the side we come to, the north side. Now there is a pier down the way, a mile. If you walk down the beach, I think it's a little over a mile. You'll run into that pier, but it's a lot more busy. This place gets busy too on this side, but if you cross over these jetties right here and go this direction, it gets a little bit less occupied. And it's really a nice beach on this side, and plenty of sand when there's low tide. So we try to come when it's low tide, but you know, high tide's fun too. But man, look at that sunrise, beautiful. Wish there was more color, but it's still beautiful. Nice shot of the lighthouse there. Such a really cool, this is a really cool little island. If you've never been to Tybee Island, it's really worth a trip. A lot of great restaurants here, a lot of cool tourist spots, and a lot of great beach. I see surfers out here quite often, but the waves here, I don't know, these waves don't look too bad, but usually the waves aren't surfable. I don't think. I mean, I'm not a surfer, but they're not very big waves usually. There's a lot of them today because of the wind, I think, but typically they struggle to find good waves. We've been lucky enough to find several shark teeth out here and lots of great shells. I found some really nice big shells one morning. I came in here after a storm and low tide, and before anybody got here was really super early, and I found some really nice big shells. And like I said, we found several shark teeth out here, which is always fun to come out and look for shark teeth. It can be frustrating, you know, it's kind of like fishing. If you're not getting any bites, it's not very fun. But we definitely like to do it. A big old cargo ship coming by. Going right through the sunrise. Got one surfer out there now too. He's trying to get a wave or two, but they're just not quite. You know, I don't know if he's, oh, that's some pretty good waves right there, but like I said, I'm not a surfer. I wouldn't be out there doing it, so more power to him. Hopefully he can get some good waves. I'm sure there is sand down inside this thing because the way the wind's blowing today, it's already dirty enough, so I didn't wash it before I came just because I knew I'd have to wash it anyway. But been a good trip so far, and really nice sunrise. To this area is ever complete without a stop at Savannah Harley-Davidson, so I'm going to go in here and see what kind of used bikes they got. I always like to stop by and see if they got anything that I might be interested in putting in my garage. I've kind of mentioned before that I've thought about putting or picking up a Heritage, and they've had a few along the way, but I just can't find the one that I want, so at the price that I want. So I'm going to go in here and check, see what they got. Several nice looking bikes out here. There's a couple of metric bikes actually. Don't see those here very often. Every once in a while. I like that color blue, but this is what I want, is a Heritage. That's a pretty nice one. Let's see what the mileage is on this. Let's see what the mileage is. See if it'll tell me. 737 miles. Shoot, that thing's brand new. That thing's like brand new. Might have to see what they want for that one. Probably more than I'm willing to spend, I'd say. Got twin Road Glides right here. I think they have a little bit higher mileage on them. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check. 38,000 miles on that one. see what the other one has. $72,699 miles. That's a lot of miles. That's more miles than I want on a used bike. They got 3 police bikes here, looks like. Green, police electrical lines. And a street glide down here at the end. Haven't seen that color in a while. I don't know what year that is, but that's a pretty cool color. It's got 17,000 miles on it. That's a good looking bike. Well, I found out that Heritage is just a little over, well, just under $17,000. So brand new bike, 16.9 I think is what Vinny said it was, for 700 and whatever 80 some miles it had on it. I think that's a hell of a deal. I might have to see about making room in my garage for that one. I mean, I sat on that thing and it is perfectly comfortable for me, and it is probably one of the best motorcycles that Harley makes for comfort. And I really like that bike a lot. I've liked Heritages for a long time. I've really wanted to get one for a really long time, so I may just have to bite the bullet and get one. Anyway, I'm done here at Harley-Davidson. We'll hop back on the bike and head home and enjoy some more of this riding. It's beautiful out here today. I hope you guys are out riding. Well, I made it back, and now I'm just waiting to cool off so I can wash it, because it is nasty dirty. Anyway, it's been a great day. It's been an awesome ride. Starting to warm up now. I think it's like 86 outside, so it is definitely getting warm. But this morning was perfect. It was 71 this morning when I left, I think. I think it was 71. Anyway, it never got, I mean, it's just recently, this in the last hour or two, started getting really hot. So it's been perfect today, and great time out on the beach. And I look forward to maybe riding to Augusta tomorrow. I might ride up there to the Harley-Davidson dealership up there and get my mileage read for the Ride for Heroes challenge, and that'll be my 3rd dealership. There's like different milestones along the way, and one is your first reading, and there's one for 3 dealerships reading, and there, you know, you got to get keywords and all this kind of thing to pull up your rev score, so you got a higher chance of winning. I'm not going to be high enough to win, but I still do it because it gives me a reason to go ride somewhere. So I might ride up to Augusta, maybe to Charleston. I'm not sure yet, but I think Charleston's already done a reading for me. And if I go to Augusta, if they're open on Labor Day, I get that 3rd reading for that milestone. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching the video. Appreciate you coming along with me on the ride. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so. It really helped me out. And if you have, thank you so much, and I appreciate you coming back. Y'all ride safe, and we'll see you on the next one.